Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing good. My name is Malvika and I have a 16-month-old son. My channel is all about parenting, mommy lifestyle and baby care. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to my channel. Today's video is going to be about how and when you can stop breastfeeding your baby. We have a lot of differences in opinion when it comes to this, so I thought I can share my knowledge and my experience in this video. So when is the right time to stop breastfeeding your baby? There is no right and wrong answer for this. While some of them feel that they have to breastfeed longer, others feel they can stop when the baby reaches the 1 year mark. So you can continue to breastfeed as long as you are fine with it. There is another concept called self-weaning. So self-weaning is when the child initiates the weaning process, slowly becomes less interested in breastfeeding and finally stops it altogether. If you really want to continue breastfeeding even after the 1 year mark and you don't know when to stop it, then you don't have to. You can wait till your baby is ready to self-wean and show signs of self-weaning. Actually, weaning is also a developmental milestone in babies or kids. Just like standing up, walking, talking, even potty training, they all are milestones, right? The same way, weaning is also a milestone. Every kid reaches their milestone in a different pace at a different time. Some children start talking when they are 1 year old. Some children still don't till 2. That doesn't mean there is something wrong with the kid, right? It's the same way with weaning. So you can go with the flow. There is absolutely no compulsion that you have to stop breastfeeding at 1 year. When the child reaches their milestone, when it is time for them, for their body to stop breastfeeding, they automatically will stop breastfeeding. This will definitely happen anytime between 1 to 4 years of age. So without any worry, you can continue to breastfeed your baby for as long as you want. After all, breast milk is the most nutritious food of all. So there is actually a rough estimate when your child can start the weaning process. It is said that when the child reaches 4 times his or her birth weight, that is, for example, if your child's birth weight was 3 kilos and when they become around 12 kilos, they will automatically start their weaning process. Again, this is a very rough estimate. So, till now, I have talked about the importance of breastfeeding and how you can continue to breastfeed your baby even after 1 year. Now, let's move over to talk about mommies who are having a tough time as it is and who want to stop breastfeeding their baby after 1. In that case, you can opt for gentler weaning methods. You might have heard about applying sour oils to your breast and making your baby hate breast milk. I personally find it a bit too much because put yourself in the situation. For example, if you like chocolate or ice cream or cake very much, and one fine day somebody ruined it by making it sour and you're not able to put it in your mouth, how would you feel? It's the same for the kid, right? And they won't be able to express it through words also. If you want to stop breastfeeding, please do it in a gentler way. Babies come back to the mother for breastfeeding not because they know that breast milk is very nutritious or anything. It's just that they want the mother's comfort, the bonding, and they feel very secure when they are with the mommy having that one on one session. Apart from difficulties the child is going to face, the mother is also going to face considerable difficulties too. Sudden weaning can lead to engorgement, swelling of the breast, lumps here and there that can even lead to mastitis. Apart from discomforts, there is also a very, very huge emotional disturbance in the mother when you suddenly stop breastfeeding. It might even lead to depression. So please make sure you do it very slowly so that yourself and your child is not impacted in any way. Now let's go and check out how exactly you can wean your child. There are two parts in weaning: day weaning and night weaning. Let's begin with day weaning first. There are three ways with which you can begin day weaning. Firstly is don't offer or don't refuse. That is, suppose your child is playing and he or she forgot to come and breastfeed at that particular time. You don't have to go and remind them, just leave it as it is, let the moment pass. And similarly, in an untimely fashion, if your child comes and asks for breast milk, you can give it to them. So that is, do not offer or do not refuse. Second one is drop one feed at a time. This means you first choose one particular time at which your child breastfeeds during the day, that is mostly for distraction. After choosing the time, you can slowly distract your child in doing something else. For example, you can take them for a walk or give them a favorite snack or give them a bath, things like that, so that they forget about breastfeeding. And once the time passes, like half an hour to 1 hour, they're going to forget about it and you can move on with your day. Third one is change your schedule. For example, if you have help at home or your child's grandparents stay nearby, you can leave the child there for half a day or 1 day. Continue to do this for a couple of days, then your child is going to forget about breastfeeding when she cannot see you around. Parents who send their children to preschool or play school, that is also a right time to do day weaning because they are not going to see the mother whatsoever till the school is over. So you can try these steps in order to day wean your baby, but when it comes to night weaning, it is a hassle, trust me. It's going to take a lot of time and a lot of patience on your part, so please take your own time to do it. You can even day wean your child and after a couple of weeks, then start with night weaning. Don't do it together because it's too much pressure for the child. For night weaning, you pretty much don't have options because you're going to be lying there with the baby all night long. So, what you can do is make sure your child does not associate sleeping with breastfeeding. That is, when you're going to put your baby to sleep and you are feeding him or her, and the baby sleeps after breastfeeding immediately, that is a sleep association. So, if your baby has that kind of a sleep association, it's very difficult to night wean. Make sure the first step is cut that out. Try to breastfeed him or her before nighttime, before bedtime, and after 1 hour, put them to bed by rocking or patting or any other technique that is comfortable for your baby. But don't overdo the rocking or the patting because then that is going to be a sleep association. Every time your child wakes up at night, you might have to be rocking or patting all night long. So please don't do that. Just do it for a couple of times and then put them back to bed. Yes, they are going to scream their lungs out. Please be patient. It takes 3 to 4 days at least for your baby to understand there is no more breast milk. And every time they wake up in between, you're going to do the exact same thing, pat them or rock them and put them back to bed. It might disturb and crack up their night schedule, but it's okay. After a few days, they will come back to normal. When you decide to wean your baby, please make sure you don't do the following. Number one, please don't try to wean them when they are going through something. For example, teething or a nose block or a flu, for example. They need a lot of comfort when they are going through any kind of pain. So please don't try to wean when they have cold or fever or anything. The second one is if you have moved to a new place recently, even then, please don't wean the baby immediately. It takes time for the baby to get used to the new place, get used to the new bedroom. So give them some time after a couple of weeks, then you can start with the weaning. Third case is, days like these where we are quarantined at home, we are all in close quarters, your baby is going to see you the whole day. So in that case, again, it's very difficult to wean off. It will be too much of a disturbance for your baby. So this is pretty much everything I know about breastfeeding and how you can wean your child. Now, let me tell you what happened for me. My son used to love breast milk. He used to have it once in 4 to 5 hours, even after he crossed 1 year. And even during nighttime, he wakes up a lot of times, like crazy lot of times, and I breastfeed him. This was going on for months and months, and suddenly, one fine day, he just stopped. It was devastating for me because I never expected this, I never planned anything for that. When he reached around 14 months of age, he automatically said he doesn't want it anymore and he moved on. He moved on so easily, but I was not able to move on. It took time for me. I had physical issues, emotional issues to handle and deal with, but after a week, I was fine. I just want to say one thing for mommies out there who are having a hard time breastfeeding. Cherish these moments. You don't know when your child is going to say bye bye for that. So that's it, guys. We have come to the end of this video. I'm sorry this video is too long, but I had to tell you all the information regarding breastfeeding. I hope this was informative and useful. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think about it. If you have any queries, any other issues I can help you out with, I will be back with another video soon. Till then, bye bye.